This is the perfect example of learning the hard way so you don't have to. We just got a call from one of our really good vendors that needs some help with a part. Right here is some pictures that they sent me of an 836K spindle. What they did was they shipped out this part to a customer and it ended up being the wrong one. But where it gets really tricky is the part numbers show that they are the same. So the part that they pulled and shipped to the customer is the same part number that the customer has, but their customer has an updated machine, which has an updated part. So they called us today to see if we have the updated part number in stock so we can ship it out directly to their customer. Got our little helper with us today. His name is Brick. How old are you now? Yes, he's 1.5. And he's very good at pulling parts, and he's gonna help us out today. Let's go to the warehouse. So I got the helper and she's got the paperwork. Let's go find that spindle. It should be over here somewhere because we just put them in stock. We're looking for an 836K final drive wheel spindle. Where did we put them? Just stand by here for a second. We gotta go find these parts. We'll be right back.
2,000 years later.
So here's the older version. That's that 147-6457, but that's not what we're looking for, but they look the same. We're looking for a number that starts with a 5. And I could just do it the right way and go to the computer and look it up, but I like walking. We need to get some exercise today, don't we?
Mom?
Yeah, no, it's Dad. What's that part number? Oh, same one. 147. We need to find, it starts with a 5. And we just put them away, so they should be around here somewhere. Lots of parts to take care of here and keep organized. I might have to go back to the office and see if we can go find them. See if I can find the location. That's what we're doing. We're gonna go back to the office. 836K. Search that. And then we'll go down. There's our description and a spindle. Okay, they show that they are FF8boy1. Right past them. So here's the parts that we're looking for. I believe these start with a 5.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
But we're gonna verify that and I'm gonna show you with the pictures. These pictures. So here's what we're looking for. So the K model is what we want and the G model is what was sent to them. So it's kind of hard to tell because these pictures are black and white, but you have all these mounting holes right here. And the G model doesn't have these big dowel areas like the K. And I sort of circled that for you here. You can see these indentations. Future parts man right there. You can see these indentations where they've drilled into here farther for these bigger dowels. So if we have the correct part number, on the bottom of this, we should have bigger dowels. So we're gonna need to get the forklift, get this pallet down, and then flip this thing upside down to see if we have the bigger dowels. And we'll slide in. Here's the moment of truth. Are we winners or are we big fat losers? Here's where we're gonna find out. Hopefully I'm strong enough to lift this. These should be the newer part number here.
You sure about that?
We're gonna have to flip it though. Oh, that's heavy. What can we do here to flip this thing over? We probably need to get it over to the shop and put a lifting link right here and lift this straight up with the crane and see if we have those bigger dowels. So over to the shop, we'll take this whole pallet over there and see if we can lift this thing up. So I was able to pull some. We actually had 2 more on the ground. I got it lifted up right here with the forklift, real sketchy like. So we're gonna go ahead and look underneath of it and see if we have the bigger dowels. We'll look underneath here real sketchy like. See if I can get some more light in here too so you can see what's going on. And it looks to me like we do not have those bigger dowels. We have the smaller ones. So it turns out, so even though we parted out an 836K, we do not have the updated spindle. So unfortunately, our part is not gonna work for them. So unfortunately, that is the big old drive of shame. So even though our machine is a TWZ 00545 836K, it has the old spindles that were attached to it. And I wanna show you a closer look at CAT SYS, which is their service information system, so you can understand what I'm looking at as well. So here's the Caterpillar service information system that I have pulled up. There's our serial number, and I'm gonna type in spindle. And we're gonna go here. So there is 3 different spindle options. You have a 557 1285, a 626 6687, 6677, and a 192 0822. So that's the complete final drive. So there's 3 different final drive arrangements. The spindle is what changes it, so I apologize for that. We have the 192 0822, and if you look here, serial number TWZ 1 and up, TWZ 1 and up for the 626 number, and TWZ 1 and up for the 557 1285. So even though we have a serial number of an 836K, it came with 3 different final drives that were available for this machine with our serial number, which is very odd because usually you can go right here, that little Safari icon. You can go to, let's see here, let's go to the parts section. Weird, this says no asset information available. Usually you can tell everything about the machine. Oh, I see it below here, stand by. So here's our common arrangement. This is what we're gonna wait here. Here we go, now it's working correctly. So here's basically our dashboard of when our machine was built. There's our serial number, the age of our machine, the engine serial number, and the age of the engine. So you can notice that by the time the machine was done being built, and here's by the time the engine was done being built. And where I usually go to look is the common arrangement. So this is gonna tell like your powertrain, final drive. So here's our powertrain arrangement down here. And we should be able to find the final drives, and they're not on there. Very weird. So if we go back, maybe we can see it. It's just not on there. Chassis arrangement heavy. I doubt that it's on there. No. Let's see if we can type in final drive and see if we can get that to pop up correctly. It should show up in green. If it came from the factory, it'll show up in green. So you see this little yellow triangle? We can usually X out of that, and it should just show us stuff that came with it from the factory. Very odd. So it shows the 192 is a possibility. It shows that this 595 updated final drive is not referenced by the invoice. So it couldn't see this final drive arrangement for our serial number, but it also saw the latest one as a possibility. So we could have had the 626, 66, 77, or the 1920822 final drive. I've noticed this in a lot of newer tractors, that they have some older parts attached to the newer machines, and this is becoming a very common occurrence. So I gotta go let that customer know that ours is unfortunately the older final drive spindle, and they're gonna have to keep looking to see if they can find the correct one for their customer. So that spindle was a bust, unfortunately, but we did get another phone call of a customer looking for a D6N ripper shank, but I believe a 16H ripper shank is the same, and I believe we have some of those across the street, so we're gonna go over there now. Should be over here in the weeds. Oh, I think I see it hiding. Is there one ripper shank in here? No ripper shank. Is there another one over here? Oh, I see a ripper. Does it have a shank? Oh yes. Nice. I think we got ourselves a big fat winner here. 16H ripper shank, and I believe it fits a D6N. Hopefully there's a part number on it somewhere. No part number. No part number, but this is definitely the shank. Let's go let the customer know. Finally some good news out of the whole day. Yo, good news. I have some shanks.
Oh, you got one? Okay.
Yep.
Used ones?
Yep. I mean, they look like brand new.
Okay. How much for one of them?
$350.
Okay. With the pin for everything? Or?
Yeah, it's got the tip on it and everything.
Okay. And retaining pin to both of them, because I'm missing the pin that goes in mine.
Yeah, no problem. I got all that stuff.
Okay, sweet. Go ahead and pull one aside for me, and I'll come pick it up probably, what is today, Wednesday?
Yep.
Thursday I gotta go to Lapine, so I'll probably swing down there Friday and pick it up.
Okay, yeah, right on. We'll have it ready.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
All right, later, man.
Later.
Bye. It's that easy, folks. Bad day turns into a good day. Even though that spindle was worth a bit more money, at least we sold that shank and turned some scrap metal into some dollars. So a bad day turned into a pretty okay day. We lost the sale on that spindle, but we ended up getting a sale on a ripper shank and a couple other items throughout the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up right here. That was pretty much my entire day. We ended up selling some more parts that I didn't film just because I needed to get them out the door. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And please remember to subscribe to the channel if you like what you're watching. I'll see you in the next one.